Oh, well, hello everyone. Welcome to Camilla I. And today, it's not every day I get excited about a piece of equipment. And yeah, I had my eye on this for some time. As soon as it came out, I thought I must get this bit of equipment for wildlife photography, because it's not often a product is made specifically with wildlife photographers in mind. So I was very keen to get my hands on a pair of these. So will you be getting your hands on a pair of camouflage legs? So I've been doing a couple of polls recently on my community challenge page as to how many people use support, and the surprise figure was that only 50% of my followers etc. use some sort of support, and this was quite a shock on Camilla I did another survey later on where what percentage of the shots were taken with some sort of support on Camilla I. And 20% of people got it right. It was over 90% of shots we take on Camilla I are using some sort of support. Absolutely crucial to our wildlife photography. The ability to be in position, level and still is absolutely crucial, and have that support with the weight of equipment we use. That's why we are so keen on Camilla I on support, and this is why if anything new comes up on the market which helps keep the camera steady, we're onto it like a flash. We want it. Well, on Camilla I we've purchased these straight away. So I saw them and I was interested in them from the word go, because it took me back to the first pair of legs I used for wildlife photography. They were a large cumbersome pair of legs which I got from second-hand from Castle Cameras, and they came with camouflage tape. And anybody who's used camouflage tape will know full well it's very sticky stuff, and needless to say, after every photographic outing I needed to wash my hands very carefully, because that sticky tape gets very, very sticky. And yeah, so I've always been interested in the possibility that one day a pair of legs would come already camouflaged. And yeah, that's what Sirui have come up with here, a camouflage set of legs. So is it worth paying the extra money for a non-sticky set of camouflage legs? So let's crack on. What are the specs of these legs? Obviously they're not just camouflage. This in fact is the CT3204 Sirui legs. They are a 3-sectioned tripod leg, so they have 3 sections that pull out like so. The black ones weigh 1.8 kilograms in the series, and these are a more rugged 2 kilos. So yeah, slightly heavier than the black version, but I would suggest more robust. And they're an Explorer 2-in-1. So we have a 2-in-1 Explorer leg head basically. So in order to level your head, if you have it on this setting here, you can level off the head without adjusting the legs. So this is very useful in the field, and at whatever angle you end up in the field, you just tighten off the head at the corresponding position, and then you're fixed in that position. Obviously we'd be leveling off on this situation as we're perfectly level in the middle, and we can look down on the tripod head and see the little level and make sure we're purposely exactly in level. And we've already used this in the field. An amazing little feature. So yeah, so you can use them like that, or you can just have the traditional mount. All you have to do is rotate this little dial here, and the pins, 3 pins, pop out, and then they locate neatly into 3 slots in the head, and now that is locked in position like a traditional tripod head. Once I screw this up, you are now in a fixed flat plane, and all your adjustments are made solely through the legs. But no, I've used it with the floating head because it's so clever. When it's locked into place, it is really locked into place, and you can set it, level it very quickly and very easily in the field. Oh, and indeed the fact that you can change these rubber spikes with metal spikes. Well, these aren't spikes, these are rubber mounts. But I've found in the field, if I use these spikes, they go through my canvas trolley, my stealth gear trolley. So I tend to stick with the rubber ones. So yeah, let us know in the comments. Do you stick with the rubber ones, or do you go spikes on your tripod? Okay, so those are the rough specs. Otherwise, yeah, look them up, otherwise you'll be here all day. Obviously, on Camilla and I, we have purchased this set of legs ourselves. I noticed Sirui, somebody did reach out for me from Sirui, and then they drew back in again. Probably haven't got enough subscribers to make them interested. But anyway, hopefully they'll like this video, and we will actually get sponsored by Sirui at some point, because they do make superb support products. And yeah, link to the many Sirui support products we have on Camilla and I. So if you've been watching Camilla and I recently, you will have seen us out trialling these in the field. And indeed, these are going to be my main set of legs now. I am that impressed with them. They are certainly robust and sturdy. Got a 6-year guarantee from Sirui. And yeah, they've replaced the black version. Slightly lighter, the black version, but these are certainly extremely good. And well, does the fact they're camouflaged, or got this mottled camouflage effect, has it, you know, dramatically improved the wildlife coming dramatically closer? Well, I did have a very close encounter with a brown hare the other day, and that was using these legs. But to be honest, I think the stillness was more in play. And the fact you've got camouflage legs must be a very minor part in wildlife photography. But it was great to see a set of legs specifically designed and created for the wildlife photographer in mind. And with the levelling head, the very clever levelling head, it does add a certain element to the tripod, and for about £70 more than the black version, I would say if I was investing in just getting into wildlife and I was getting specifically very keen and I'd got a reasonable sized lens and I needed support, I would certainly purchase these above a black version, because the black version is only £70 cheaper and have a purpose-built Explorer range with these more robust fittings, and generally seems great in the field. So although what seems like a total gimmick for around £400 from your local Castle Cameras in my case, I think they're a very good purchase, and I'm certainly very happy with it, and certainly won't be taking them back anytime soon. And these have, yeah, replaced the black pair. But yeah, do you need a camouflage pair? Difficult to say, very difficult to say. I would suggest not, but it's great to have a purpose-built product. And indeed, I don't know any other manufacturer who does do a camouflage colour. Let me know in the comments below. So yeah, a very interesting thing, and anything that gives us slightest advantage in wildlife photography, we will use it. So yeah, thanks Sirui, and yeah, quite a novel product, and hopefully this is quite a novel video. So yeah, share it amongst fellow wildlife photographers. Do you need a new pair of legs? If you do, I would take a serious look at the Sirui 3204. Yeah, a nice set of legs for the wildlife photographer. Anyway, another honest review from Camilla and I. Have a good one. Bye for now.